Hi gang, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. Are we ready? It's 2025. I'm ready. I've got a whole playlist worth of videos that I'm really looking forward to creating and sharing with you. I think that 2025 is going to be a really powerful year for everyone on this planet. And if you haven't already realized, we are in the middle of what appears to be one of the greatest awakenings that this planet has ever seen. As a collective, we are chartering territory that we have not journeyed through before. It's completely brand new. And many of us may be feeling anxious or stressed or incapable of navigating these new timelines. And I'm here to tell you that you are perfectly equipped for everything that is about to be uncovered and is to unfold in this year and the years to come. I'm a firm believer that you wouldn't be here on the planet at these times here and now if you hadn't in fact signed up for it. I am somebody on the planet who remembers choosing their incarnation. I remember choosing my parents, the experiences, and I signed up to some pretty horrific, traumatic events. And this is going to become a very important topic on this channel as I aim to bridge the gap between the human and the soul. It's incredibly easy to fall into victim consciousness, specifically when we've been abused, neglected, abandoned in childhood. I mean, it's difficult when those things happen as we get older, but specifically in those first 7 to 14 years of life, as they form the basis of your programming moving forward. And if your traumas are severe enough, it can alter your mind in such a way that it anchors you into a version that you were in the past, making it incredibly challenging to move forward into the person that you're designed and want to be. And I can speak about this from a place of lived experience. Believe you me, ask any of my friends, my previous partners, they will all confirm the trials, tribulations, and difficulty I have had in realigning my mind to truth. Because for the longest time, I didn't see my worth. I didn't see my value. I thought I was an ugly duckling. I just assumed that I was a waste of space and that I was too much for people. Because these were the messages that I received as a child. And it has completely changed. It changed my perspective of self. It changed my perspective of the world. Made me incredibly mistrusting whilst simultaneously overly trusting everybody, because I had a rejection to wanting to see how cruel this world can be. And I believe that that is a part of my makeup which has kind of safeguarded me from the brutality of some of these experiences. So my aim in this channel is to first and foremost share my experiences in a bid to share myself with you, but also to hopefully create connections. If I share with you vulnerably the accounts of all of these things that have happened in my life, I'm sure there'll be some resonance and you think, I can vibe with this one or not. And that's okay. I'm not here for everyone. Can't be everyone's cup of tea, otherwise you would be a mug. It's one of my favourite phrases. So I've been working with AI recently as a way to support my beautiful ADHD neurodiverse brain. And through back and forth conversations, I have come up, me and AI have come up with a whole host of playlists that I'm going to be recording videos on. So different topics, And I'm going to structure them into playlists so you can find them easily, because I can't stand those YouTube creators that just have video after video after video after video and you can't find what you're looking for. So being that I have a stellium in Virgo, 3 Virgo placements, my sun, my ascendant, and Mercury. Incredible communicator, incredibly organized. So that's what I'm going to do for you, because I would want, my hope for this is to show you ways in which you can heal yourself without needing to go to anyone. And I'm not saying that any advice should substitute that of a doctor or a therapist at all. As a matter of fact, I've just started psychotherapy, a second round. I did a whole year of counselling a couple of years back, and that was great, incredibly validating. But I still had plenty of my stuff repressed in my own shadow and in my own unconscious. And I've needed life to unfold in quite painful ways in order to bring that stuff to light so that I can heal and actually have, I say, so that I can heal. Let's not use those words, that no one's broken here. We don't need to heal. We just need to come into acceptance, really. But a lot of this stuff that was hidden to me, which was brought up to my awareness through these challenging situations in my life, specifically over the last few years, I have a bigger, wider perspective on the areas of me that need a little bit more work. So I actually start my very first session with my therapist tomorrow, which will be the 22nd of January. So whenever you're watching this video, gives you an idea of the timeline in which I'm posting. So I will also be doing videos prior to my therapy and immediately afterwards, so I can mark the changes, see if it's working, and also share with you what can happen during therapy, because I had not a very good idea of what therapy was. And I know that a lot of people are averse to it. But hopefully I've chosen somebody who's good enough to help me realign some of the areas of me that are miswired. Not wrong, just miswired. Remembering I chose this incarnation, I chose the experiences, and by extension that means I've chosen the repercussions of those experiences. It's not easy, and I found it incredibly challenging, but I've got to a place now where I don't feel in fear about sharing what's gone on in my life. I haven't got this internalized shame that is plaguing me. And let me tell you, it feels like freedom. So if people have never had like internalized shame, I can really understand how those people manage to just, it's difficult to go anywhere in life when you feel that ashamed that you are paralyzed by it, which is how I felt for most of my life. So moving forward, I'm going to show you, just to tell you now what sorts of topics we're going to be covering. We've got a whole big section on overcoming challenges, and within that I'm going to be talking about my early life struggles, navigating ADHD when I didn't know I had ADHD, career and personal struggles, unexpected life events, lessons from failure. Moving into the lessons learned, learning from mistakes, the role of empathy in lessons, the impact of gratitude, and the value of authenticity. Each playlist has about 10 videos that I'm going to work on, and I'm just giving you a few tasters as to what's to come. Moments of transformation, those defining moments, those aha moments that I've had, embracing change and overcoming fear. Fully diving into living with ADHD, daily life, the challenges and misconceptions, finding strength, and how ADHD has affected my relationships. And I'm just going to reel off the next few playlists just so you can get an idea, if you can feel if this is something that you want to tune into. Mindfulness and mental health, balancing certainty and uncertainty, my writing journey and how writing has been incredible to rewire this. We might go into content creation. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing that, but that's a question mark. Finding your purpose, defining your purpose, empowerment stories of my own and those of my friends. My friends will be coming on here. I want you to hear from them as well as hope and resilience, because if you don't have hope, it makes it difficult to move forward, I think. And talking about the topic of resilience. So I'm going to leave it there. This is actually my 6th video that I have recorded to introduce my new channel. I actually had 6 videos recorded. Beautiful. I'd actually started making track on some of these playlists, but somehow, some way, I managed to delete all of this, and I was not able to restore it from the ethers, which says to me I wasn't quite on track. And actually, the version of me that you're seeing now is not the version of me that was recording those videos. So I think it was Spirit's nice way of going, be empowered, not disempowered, because I was still coming from a disempowered place. So if you'd like to tune in with my journey, maybe see how we might have similarities in our journey, hit subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and maybe sign up for the alerts so that you know when my next videos are launched. But until next time, take care.